Okay, let's start with a really wild thought experiment. What if, right this second, the Earth just stopped spinning? Let's dive into what science says would happen in that kind of mind-bending scenario. You know, it's funny, we can't feel it at all, but our planet is constantly moving. It's a spin that has literally defined our world for 4.5 billion years. It's a huge part of what makes Earth, well, Earth.
So get this. If you're near the equator, you are hurtling through space right now at over 1,600 kilometers an hour. That is faster than the speed of sound. And the only reason you don't feel it is because everything else, the air, the oceans, you, me, is all moving right along with it.
Now, of course, this is purely hypothetical, but thinking it through really shows you just how critical that constant spin is for our very survival. So what would actually happen? What would the catastrophic consequences be? The first few moments, well, they wouldn't just be bad, they'd be apocalyptic. And the reason for this immediate planet-wide disaster comes down to one single fundamental law of physics. The whole problem boils down to inertia. You know, that force that pushes you forward when a car slams on its brakes? Well, imagine that, but on a planetary scale. The Earth's surface might hit the brakes, but everything on it, including us, would keep going at 1,600 kilometers an hour. Just try to picture the entire atmosphere continuing to move at its original speed. We're talking about winds so powerful, they'd be stronger than any hurricane we've ever seen. A global storm that would literally sandblast the surface of the planet down to bare rock. And it's not just the air. The oceans wouldn't stop either. All that momentum would cause them to surge eastward, just washing over the continents in these colossal waves that would drown coastal cities in minutes. Neil deGrasse Tyson put it pretty bluntly, and he's not wrong. Everything that isn't physically part of the planet's bedrock would be launched sideways. Buildings, trees, cars, us, everything would be ripped from its foundation and completely obliterated.
Okay, so after that initial, complete and utter chaos, the planet itself would actually start to change. For anyone who somehow survived, the world map would be redrawn forever.
Here's something wild. Our planet's spin creates a centrifugal force that makes it bulge at the equator, and that bulge is holding back a massive amount of ocean water, about 8 kilometers high. And in our scenario, that force is about to just switch off. So, without the spin, gravity becomes the new boss. It's the only major force left shaping the oceans, and gravity is going to pull all that water from the equator and drag it toward the poles, completely reshaping the face of the planet. I mean, the map of the world as we know it would just cease to exist. You'd have a brand new supercontinent circling the equator and 2 massive new oceans covering what used to be North America, Europe, and Asia. It's totally unrecognizable. And the changes aren't just about geography. Our whole concept of time and climate would be completely broken. That familiar rhythm of day and night, gone forever. Think about this for a second. With the spin gone, a single day would last an entire year. You'd have 6 straight months of relentless baking sunlight, followed by 6 straight months of absolute freezing darkness. You can just imagine what that news cycle would do to the climate. The day side would become a scorching desert, hot enough to literally boil the oceans. The night side, a frozen wasteland. Almost every ecosystem on the planet would be completely wiped out. But here's the crazy part. Even if you somehow survived the wind, the tsunamis, and the insane temperatures, there's an invisible killer that would almost certainly get you in the end. I'm talking about our planet's magnetic field, the magnetosphere. It's this incredible invisible force field that's generated by the spinning of Earth's molten iron core, and it protects us from all kinds of harmful radiation from space. But guess what powers that spin? Yep, the planet's rotation, which we just lost. So, what do you think happens when that shield just disappears? When our planet turns from a safe harbor for life into an exposed target? Well, it's pretty much game over. Without that magnetic field, we'd be totally defenseless. Deadly solar radiation would bombard the surface, and over time, the solar wind would just strip away our atmosphere, just like it did to Mars billions of years ago. It would be the end of all life. Okay, let's just pull back for a second. After that terrifying journey into a hypothetical disaster, let's take a moment to appreciate why this is all, thankfully, just a thought experiment. The really good news here is that the laws of physics are on our side.
There is no known natural force that could just slam the brakes on a planet with so much momentum. It would take something so impossibly huge that it just doesn't exist in our solar system.
So when you really think about it, this invisible motion gives us pretty much everything that makes our world livable. Our weather, our magnetic shield, even the ground beneath our feet. It's all connected to our planet's steady, reliable spin.
Our planet's stability is this incredible, delicate balancing act of powerful forces we almost never think about. The simple, silent act of rotation is one of its greatest gifts. It kind of makes you wonder, what other invisible gifts does our planet give us every single day?